Hello, and again, welcome to Bit Depth. I'm Santiago Ramones. I have an album called Hypothetical. On each episode, you will hear me break down every element in the next track on the album until I've run out of tracks. Space Heat is the 6th track on Hypothetical. It was mixed by Max Siegel and mastered by Kevin Lively. It features Rosalind Melton of the band Roz on backing vocals and lead vocals on the bridge. This song is all fire, all grunge, all fuzz. It's one of the newest songs on the album. I wrote it in 2020. I was inspired to write this song by Ben Levin and Justice Cow, who did a songwriting workout video a while back. In it, they threw out a slew of song ideas.
Still stuck? Here are a bunch more writing ideas to try.
Find a music video that you've never seen and watch it with the sound off, then write lyrics to the imagery.
Remove some words from your line and see what's left. How many words can you remove? Does it change the meaning?
Write in the perspective of an object in your house.
Write a happy song about getting sick.
Or a sad song about getting married.
Not only did the fruits of this video lead to the creation of Jelly Mound, which is one of my favorite Ben Levin albums, it also inspired me to try one of their prompts, specifically this one.
Write in the perspective of an object in your house.
I already had experience writing from non-human perspectives. I was also intrigued by Ben's writing style at the time. Some songs contained lots of weird words, seemingly smashed together with no rhyme or reason. But once I dug in, the meaning became clearer. As I stated in the episode for Too Cold, my wife Sable and I don't like the cold. So we spend a lot of time near a space heater during the cold months. We only have one big space heater, so if we move between rooms, we'll unplug it and bring it into the other room. This led me to think about the big warning label on the space heater's power cable.
Write in the perspective of an object in your house.
I had a lot of fun writing some fancy words to say something simple. Turning it into a song was even more fun. How can I represent fire musically? Well, with fuzz. It's also very fun to play with the juxtaposition of verbose, impenetrable poetry and in-your-face, stupid guitar rock. Drop D was the obvious first step. On a guitar in standard tuning, power chords are simple chords involving just 2 or 3 fingers in a simple shape. Drop D tuning drops the low E string down to D. This simplifies power chords to only needing 1 finger across the lowest strings. You can just move your finger across the fretboard and make a big sound. With distortion or fuzz, you can make this big sound even bigger. You technically only need 1 finger to play Space Heat, although I would suggest that you use more than 1. All of that is to say, Space Heat is fun and easy to play. That is, if you can get the notes and syncopation right. There aren't a lot of sounds in this song. It's a basic rock band setup. Drums, bass, guitars, and vocals. And 1 synth, you know the one. It's really rewarding to write a drum part and then have it be enhanced by a great drummer like Keegan Darrow. I wanted to play with the feeling of halftime and double time between the different sections of the song. In the bridge, we drop to just bass and instruments start to trickle in. The drums increase in complexity as we add sounds on top of that simple riff. I played the bass part with a pick. The younger bass purist in me would have frowned upon using a pick on bass, But I've since learned that there's a tool for every job. This job needed the articulation that comes from using a pick. There's something about riff-based songs that allow key signatures to be suggestions rather than confinements. This song is in D, but major or minor doesn't seem to matter much. Sometimes the F is sharp and other times it's not. I just go where the riff wants. During the mixing process, Mac wanted something to lead into the song. So he picked up my guitar, loaded up a fuzzy amp, and made some feedback through my speakers. That's the sound that you hear at the very beginning of the song. And instead of having monomate at the end of every song, Mac put our password at the beginning as well, since he loved that tasty bend.
Vibrate, the molecules oscillate, electrons pass through, the gate flows heavens through the grid.
One thing about the main vocal is that on a random May afternoon in 2021, I decided to record scratch vocals for every song on Hypothetical. That way, there would be something that I could demo to other musicians as they collaborated with me. Coming back to this song to finish production on it, I didn't think there was a need to re-record the vocal. So what you hear on the album is the scratch takes.
Space heat, like fire. Space heat, on fire. Space heat, like fire.
I always envisioned the song with this call and response thing. Unlike most of the songs on Hypothetical, I can't perform this one by myself. It would honestly be a bit of an injustice to the song to do it solo acoustic.
This unit's function was always burning, Cretaceous and...
Rosalind Melton is a singer and producer that I went to school with at the Academy of Contemporary Music. Because we go way back, I've been familiar with her powerful voice. She was pretty perfect for this song. You should also listen to her band, Roz, R-O-Z, Roz. The spirit of collaboration shined on us during the recording session with her. She was hearing something that she wanted to try in the pre-choruses. And I love how the oohs drive the energy into the choruses. It's a very iconic rock music move to introduce a new idea in the bridge and then have it carry over into the last choruses. Fires with plenty of fuel don't get smaller on their own, and with all the vocal layering, the final choruses grow into this inferno of voices. My voice is the instrument that I'm best at, other than the computer. So, of course, I had to throw in a Chris Cornell scream ending in there just to show off. The scream soars past the rest of the vocals and the rest of the riffs, past the end of the song, and then dies out like the last embers in a pile of ash. Hey listener, safety tip. Never plug a space heater into an extension cord or a power strip. Only plug it directly into the wall. There's a risk of the cord or power strip overheating and igniting. If left unattended, a space heater has a risk of lighting your house on fire. So, don't be an idiot. This is a device that's literally designed to make things hot. So be careful with things that generate heat. They're capable of generating more heat than you might anticipate. Here's Space Heat in its entirety. Thank you for listening to Bit Depth. You can listen to Hypothetical wherever you stream music, or preferably, you can buy Hypothetical on Bandcamp. I also have merch on my website, which I will continue to update, so keep an eye out for new cool things happening there. Direct financial support will always be more than anything that streaming can provide. You can also use your voice to tell others that you like what I'm doing. That doesn't cost money. My website is the place where you can find all things Bit Depth and all things Hypothetical. So please go to santiagoramones.com to get the full experience. Love never fails. It's going to be okay. I might be wrong.